What can we learn from peak performers about how to make better decisions? In my new book, Peak Performance Trading and Investing, and in the video class of the same name, I talk a lot about decision making, and I talk a lot about the act of making better decisions. With trading, the skill that we're practicing, or the skill that we are performing, is making good decisions about what to buy and sell, subject to risk reward. That's a mouthful. But what it means basically is that just like a peak performer in basketball who has to make a few decisions about how to shoot the ball, how to defend, how to pass, how to dribble, we have to make decisions about what to do in the market. That is our skill. And basically we can learn from other peak performers how to perform our skill better and how to make ourselves better at our chosen skill. Now, here what we're doing is we're learning how to make better decisions in the market. Now, this is so important that I titled my first ever blog post, "Why Trading Well Has Very Little to Do with Making Money." And the reason for that is simple. You should put your focus on making the right decisions and not necessarily on making money. Now, in the book and in the video course, I outline a three-step process or a three-step plan for how you conceive of making decisions. The first is plan the trade, the second is trade the plan, and the third is review and tweak. And this does a few things for us. The first is that what we're really doing is, first of all, we have to have a game plan. Just like in any sport or in chess or in music, you have a plan. In other videos, I discuss some finer points of how to improve the plan, but you need to have a plan in place. The plan is researched, or it has a lot of thought that goes into it, so you know that this plan should work. The second thing, though, is trading the plan. So when it comes time to make a decision to carry it out, you need to execute it properly. So, for instance, if you are a shorter-term trader and your plan says you should buy breakouts, a stock clears a certain level on volume, you need to get in at that exact point. You can't wait until it's gone 3% past that level to get in because you would have missed it. So that's an example of equally important is not just conceiving the decision, but actually implementing it, executing it. And then the third thing is reviewing and tweaking, meaning you're looking back at the decisions you've made, what you could have done differently, what you could have done better, and then setting new tasks and new goals for how you can do things differently. So when we have this rubric, this game plan, it does a few things. The first is that it helps us to conceive of decision making as discrete steps, 3 discrete steps. That means really that we have the right capabilities to diagnose where we're going wrong. If we don't have a plan, okay, get a plan, right? If you do have a plan but you can't carry it out, then you need to work on that element. You need to understand, what the triggers are, what to look for, and then to undertake the right decision at the right time. If you can do those two, and you can do them well, then you're on the right track, but you still have a lot of work. Maybe there are areas where you think you can improve. You have one setup you're putting on where it just doesn't work and you should cut it. Maybe you're not holding your winners long enough and they keep running and running and running, and you could squeeze more profits out of that. Whatever it is, you'll find that you can improve the quality of your decisions by using that. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that when you put the focus on making the right decisions, you're tricking your mind. To some extent, you're diverting the focus from did I make money on this trade or not, to did I make the right decision or not. That does a few things. The first is that it keeps you grounded in the substance of making the right decisions, and you're always thinking about, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right trade to make? The other thing is that you're deflecting your attention away from money. So all of the emotions that come with, oh my goodness, I just lost enough money to buy a new car, or oh my goodness, I've made a mistake and there goes rent money, all of that is lessened, it's dampened. So you will be better able to control your emotions and to detach from them. So overall, if you keep the focus on trading as decision making, remember that that is the skill that you need to practice and you need to sharpen. Just like any peak performer, you'll be practicing and sharpening the skill continuously. And by thinking that way, you'll be able to make better decisions. You'll be able to carry those decisions out no matter how stressful or volatile the markets get. And the third thing is you'll be able to decrease the emotions that normally come up when you're in the markets. All of these together will make you much more resourceful, capable, and able to make money.